Okay, Nigerians, my name is Meshak. Today I will be stating some challenges we had during the presidential election 2023, which was held on the 25th of February 2023. Today I will be giving out some challenges we had during the presidential election so that people will know our government will also see it and know the best way to handle it next time. So the presidential election that was held on the 25th of February 2023, that was scheduled to start by 8:30. That is 8:30. The election should commence. But I can remember that I came to my polling unit 8:45. I arrived to my polling unit 8:45 because I came the day before the election to verify that this is my polling unit, because 2023 election was the first election that I casted my vote in Nigeria. I have not been casting votes, but because of Labour Party P2B candidate, I decided to get my PVC and to go and cast my vote. Okay, but I'm not here to talk about P2B now. I'm here to state challenges we experience during the election. So like I have said, the election was supposed to start by 8:30. I came to my polling unit 8:45, and we waited till 11:50. No Inec officer yet. So Nigerians, people started complaining, because some of us that came early, we hope to vote and go home. So some of the people I met there, some were like they want to start going home to go and eat, to go and eat and come back. So the challenges we had is the Inec officers, they came late to the polling unit. And the election started around after 1, which I know that so many people went home. So another challenge was that Inec officers complaining that, or finding it difficult to confirm registered voters with the printed registered voters they came with. I can remember that the INEC lady attending to the voters returned up to 4 to 5. That is when the election started. Returned 4 to 5 voters card back to the voters because she couldn't find their names on the registered voters they came with. So when we saw what was going on, people were very mean and ready to do anything as long as they voted for Labour Party. So they started questioning the INEC officials, thinking that that's their tricks to shorten Labour's party vote. So they were asked to start using the BVAS machine to leave that printed copy they came with. that they should start using BVAS machine. So that's the challenge number 2. So after they happened to the people, that was when the voting started moving, because when they started, everywhere was too noisy, nothing was moving. They were just, trying to set things, though people didn't complain, because when they came, some were like, look at the time people are coming, but majority of people were excited that they came, because at a point we started thinking that, is this election going to vote here? So the third challenge we had was, which is normal, trying to accreditate voters card. If you want to vote, they will have to accredit you, find your name on the BVAS machine. Then if they find your name, they will activate it, and you will have to thumbprint on the BVAS machine. They will capture you before giving you ballot paper to go and cast your vote. So Inec officials, they were not fast at all. They were not fast. They were doing the job as if they didn't train them for it. They didn't prepare for it, to the extent that we voters decide to assist them in a way that makes things very fast, because everywhere we are crowded, people we are making noise. Also, the fourth challenge we had was Inec didn't come with enough presidential ballot paper. People nearly beat them, but at a point they were calm, but they said that they have to go and collect the enough presidential ballot paper, which they later noticed that one of them left it inside the bus that brought them. So people followed one of them and went and brought the presidential ballot paper. So when they brought it, everybody was happy. So that's the fourth one. The fifth challenge we had was the Inec officials finding it difficult to upload the presidential results. Yes, they find it difficult to upload the presidential results, because people were very desperate. To follow instruction of Labour Party candidate Peter Obi. I don't know whether he is the one that gave the instruction that we should count our vote and upload it online. So when after voting, okay, that is the last one. The fifth challenge we had was the Inec officials were like, we are not going to sleep here, that people that came late, they will not allow them to vote. People say that it cannot happen. We that came early, you came late, and now you want to go early, that every single one of us is going to vote before you leaving here. You can't stop any soul from voting. The Inec guy thought it was maybe child's play or something. They nearly beat him, if not that we that was helping them, they saw our effort. We that came to vote, people saw the way we are making sure things we are moving, because we are also voters. We now help to calm them down. If not, they nearly beat that Inec official for saying that The guy even went and collect voters card of the killed voters, because he said that after this one, after accrediting the voters card collected, that he's not going to allow any other persons. So, but they didn't allow him. They didn't allow him because they said that they came late and now they want to go early. So they didn't allow him. They said, before you leave here, everybody is going to vote. So that was another challenge we had. The last one was the Inec officials, which is the sixth challenge. Inec officials finding it difficult to upload presidential results, which after the election they wanted to go. People said, going where are you going? You must count these votes here. So people started making inquiries on how the BVAS, we started confirming our votes. We started asking questions. How many registered accredited voters was on the machine, on the BVAS machine? They brought two machines on our own polling unit point, that is 006 Timber Shed 2. So they said one of the machine they saw 885 accredited voters, and the other machine was like 400 and something accredited voters. So people were like, how come a whole 116 that we are having up to 1,000 something votes, not even up to 2,000? So we calmed them down. So they asked them how many accredited voters, like how many people voted that day. They got 200 and something on a machine and 156 on the other machine. So people were angry because they said that they didn't believe the Inec officials. So we were able to calm them down because we were there when they started the election and we were there when they ended the election. So nobody took the ballot paper, the ballot box out or collected anybody's vote out. So we calmed them down that everything, all our votes are still intact, that we are going to confirm what the number they have given us. I think the total number of votes was 350 something. I can't remember correctly, but they recorded it. So we asked them to calm down. Since the machine said have given us this number, our votes are still here, that we are going to count our vote. But to our greatest surprise, after counting the votes, it corresponded with the number of accredited voters for that day. So, which they asked them, okay, before then they have already started complaining that there was no network, that they can't upload the presidential results. But the House of Rep, they didn't have network issue. That one went through. So that's the challenges we had during presidential election.